Welcome back to Biafra News Support Biafra. Da Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill. I bring you another update happening right now. About 15 Saudi Arabian mercenaries arrived in Imo State to fight Biafra Liberation Army. Is it not funny? Of course it is. Like Biafran Prime Minister posted on his official Twitter handle updating Biafrans that Hope Uzodimma's agenda is to Islamize Imo State. Sometimes I'll be asking myself, what do these Eflefus really want? Why do they want the enslavement of their own people and the finalization of their own people? So right now, dear friends, Hope Uzodimma's intention has been exposed. Imagine Hope Uzodimma going as far as he's no longer bringing unrepentant Boko Harams from Nasarawa. He's now bringing 15 mercenaries from Saudi Arabia to combat Biafra Liberation Army. We have told these Eflefus that volunteer army can never be defeated. Imagine bringing Saudi Arabia mercenaries to Biafra land to come and combat the owners of the land, the indigenes of the land. Who told them that they will make it back alive? Well, before I continue, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Please tune in once you get notification. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. So, dear friends, right now, Biafran Prime Minister updated us that Hope Uzodimma just brought 15 mercenaries from Saudi Arabia. Imagine the foolishness of the mercenaries. You're coming to a land you know nothing about. To do what exactly? To combat their volunteers or combat the volunteers in the land. Or were they not told that there is nothing you can do to defeat a volunteer army? Well, it's very clear that any greedy politicians that gets to power, he wouldn't want to come, he wouldn't want to step down. Hope Uzodimma's intention is not just handing Imo State or allowing Fulanis to do as they please in Imo State. His intention is to finalize Imolite, Islamize Imolite, and enslave Imolite. But that can never, ever work because Biafra land belongs to us. See how far Hope Uzodimma can go? Well, let me read this news for you, Biafrans. You don't need to miss this very update. You don't need to miss any line of this very news. So Biafran Prime Minister posted, he said, Hope Uzodimma has brought in mercenaries from Saudi Arabia to combat Biafra Liberation Army. It is now official that Hope Uzodimma's agenda is an Islamic State agenda. I challenge Hope Uzodimma to put those mercenaries in forefront. None of them will go back to Saudi Arabia. And to those aiding Hope, Biafrans are monitoring all of you closely. You can't succeed by aiding Hope and Saudi Arabia Islamization agenda and stay to tell the story. Okay. Well, I trust our gallant men. Biafra Liberation Army. None of those terrorists will go back alive. I trust our gallant men because they volunteered. Before they volunteered to defend Biafra land and protect Biafra land, I'm very sure that they have Okola, Chukwokika Biama, Oko, goes of Biafra land to be with them. Because what they are fighting is to protect their people and defend their land. The only land they know as their own. If they don't defend it, foreigners will take over our land. Enslave us, Islamize us, finalize us. They have been marginalizing us. And that is why we're fighting for our freedom. So the more they come, they will meet their end in Biafra land. We're not telling them not to come. Biafra land belongs to us. And Chukwokika Biamanoneli, we know that what we are doing is defending our land and protecting our people. We are on self-defense mode. So no matter where they go to bring mercenaries, they will meet their end in Biafra land. Doesn't matter where they go. If they like, let them go to what is it called? Syria, wherever they want, let them go. Those mercenaries will meet their end in Biafra land because you are coming to combat the real owners of the land, fighting for nothing but freedom. That is what we are doing. Defending ourselves. We no longer want to be part of that zoo. And it's not a crime. The amalgamation, I'm very sure that those mercenaries, they are not telling them the truth. They are not telling them the truth that what we are fighting for is our freedom. That the amalgamation that joined us all, that forced us into that zoo, have expired a very long time ago. It has expired. It has expired for 100 years. They said we must remain in that contraption by force. We endured all the humiliation, all the intimidation, all the unnecessary unprovoked killings, all the marginalization. Everything, all the inhuman treatment they have melted on us, we endured for 100 years till the amalgamation expired in 2014. We asked for our freedom, toppled with 9 years. It's now 109 years. We asked for freedom. They twisted it and turned it into war. And they are bringing mercenaries from Saudi Arabia and other part of the world to come and combat our volunteer army. Biafra land will swallow all of them. They no longer go to the north to bring unrepentant Boko Harams. Maybe the unrepentant Boko Harams are finished. Just 15. Just 15 mercenaries from Saudi Arabia. All the thousands of Boko Haram they have been deploying to Southeast, they are no longer anywhere to be found, or they no longer have more unrepentant Boko Harams to bring to Southeast. No, the soldiers from Nasarawa and other part of the zoo no longer want to come to Southeast. It's now hopeless that them are going to Saudi Arabia. Well, all we know that Chukwu Kabiama is with us, and he will never allow the oppressors win this very battle they brought to our land. Biafra land belongs to us, and what we are fighting to defend our land and protect our people. The only land we know. We are not dragging Nigeria with them. We're not dragging any other part of Nigeria with them. All we ask is for referendum so that our people will choose where they want to go. So that those that want to go with Biafra will go back to Biafra and have peace. So that we can be able to drink water and drop cup. So that we can sleep with our 2 eyes closed in our land. I don't know how we'll be in a country that the government prefers terrorists than the citizens or the masses. Who in his or right senses will want to remain in Nigeria with the way things are in that zoo? You have all it takes to build the country. You have all it takes to develop the country. You have all it takes to move the country forward. But those in power don't want to see the country move forward. They want the country to remain backward so that the people will continue suffering, so that they can continue using the people as they please and want. Who in his or right senses will want to remain in such country? They forced us into a particular backward entity that we have nothing in common with those they forced us in that zoo with. We don't eat the same food, we don't speak the same language, we don't dress the same attire. We have absolutely nothing in common with these people. And they said in the amalgamation, 100 years, any tribe or group that wants to exit after 100 years, that is what Lugard of Britain said in the amalgamation. After 100 years, any group or tribe that wants to exit, they are free to do so. And since the 9 years the amalgamation expired, they don't want to let go of Biafrans. Every other people are sleeping in that zoo without minding the evil agenda of the Fulanis to Islamize Nigeria and defunalize everybody, enslave everybody in Nigeria. Every other people are sleeping except us because we know their evil agenda. And we are not going to allow them carry that agenda in our land, carry it out in our land. They can do it in other parts of the zoo, those that will allow them do it, not in Biafra land. We said no to their evil agenda of finalization and dismalization and the enslavement of our people. They turned it into war. They turned it into war and started bringing unrepentant Boko Harams to Southeast to kill innocent Biafrans that ask for nothing but freedom. We will go out to protest with our flag. They will shoot at us. They will kill us. And nobody will say anything. We have created the highest awareness in the history of freedom fighting. The world, EU, UN, USA, even Britain, the Fulani Cabal's master, cannot deny, not knowing the atrocities the Fulanis they handed Nigeria over to have been committing in Southeast. The world can't deny it. EU can't deny it because we have written a letter. We have sent many messages or letter to them, and we'll keep putting them on notice. Last time, Biafran Prime Minister, he wrote a petition to EU about Nigeria government atrocities in Southeast, so they can't deny not knowing our plight in that zoo. I don't know. Sometimes I will be wondering, has Opus or them ever imagined what will happen to him if he is captured or after his tenure? It looks like he has so much confidence in the zoo army. Or he has made plans of running out of the zoo once he leaves office. And who told him he'll be able to run out? Well, no matter the agenda of Malam Hopus or Danger, our men on ground will defeat him. He is just struggling his last breath. Yes, because those people he's bringing to Imo State, I'm very sure he's not telling them. He's not telling them the truth, or he didn't tell them the truth. He didn't tell them that these people you're coming to combat are volunteer army, fighting for their freedom. I'm sure he will lie to those mercenaries. Oh, they are terrorists. Oh, they are non-government. Oh, they are criminals. creating insecurity in Southeast. And those mercenaries will not ask, what? Well, we trust our gallant men and we believe in them because Chukwu Kabiama is with them and he will always give them victory. He will always give them victory. He will always give them victory. The reason he wants to give out Imo State to Fulani is just for him to remain in office. Well, those mercenaries, they will collect special woto. They will collect special woto. They should go and market. That is why we always tell them. They will tell zoo tourist army coming to Biafra land to always write their will. And I'm very sure these mercenaries, I'm sure they wrote their will before coming to Southeast to combat volunteers, fighting to defend their land and protect their people, fighting for nothing but freedom. We are just waiting for world powers or international communities to start ranting. Because as the zoo gutter medias are hiding these atrocities they're committing in Biafra land, or this war they brought to Biafra land, when the news, when it will finally come out, let's see how international communities will deny not knowing about all these atrocities, because we have provided enough evidence of all the killings and the atrocities of Nigerian government in Biafra land. Let's see how they will deny it. Or let's see the country or any international community that will intervene when it starts. Then we'll have to let them know that this is 2023 and not 1967 nor 1970. That they killed more than 6 million Biafrans, and up to date, no apology, nothing. Even Britain said no amount of death of Biafrans will make them change their mind. That they are scared of what we will do with our vast economy. You are scared of what another country will do with their economy. You are not bothered about your own country. You are bothered about what people will do with their natural resources, with their. Sometimes if I come across all these things, and the reason if levels they have in Biafra land sabotaging our freedom, kicking against our freedom, my mind gonna boil. Well, we must continue. The mercenaries may not be in the front line. They are possibly tactical operation personnel. I suggest the Biafra Liberation Army should deploy the service of foreign tactical instructors and operation officers, because they will not, rather they will be training, because they have found out that those they are combating in Biafra land are not quite trained soldiers like them. So they went to bring these mercenaries to train them, because they're not going to be at the front line. They will be at the back, telling them, but no matter where they are, no matter what they do, they will receive what. Unless I have without finishing here, without email hands and have unless they run back to Saudi Arabia. We are aware that I don't even know why countries, the world is against the Biafra, or why they are scared of Biafra. Okay. Because Israel and Yaga attack Israel Shemehu, they stronger. Because after Israel, one of the countries Anna told John. Because I'm an Andio no Baraha Buruburu. Here we go when how no one had the way and Dio na behind man. That is what they are scared of. Because they are aware that we are blessed. Different angle. There is no blessing Elohim did not bestow on us. That is what they are scared of. Britain said it. Like I said before, Britain said it with her mouth that they are scared of what Biafrans can do with their vast economy. Just imagine the greediness. Well, Biafrans, Biafra masquerade is waiting for them, and they will surely receive from the spirit of our land, from the spirit of Biafra land. That thing they are looking for, that thing they came all the way from Saudi Arabia to Southeast to look for, they will see it. They will. Biafra land belongs to us, and foreigners cannot defeat us nor win us in our land, because Chukwu Kikabiama knows that what we are fighting for is our right and our freedom, defending our land and protecting our people. Biafra land is the only land we know as our own. We are not dragging in other people's land. That is the reason Chukwu Kikabiama is with us and will continue to be with us. And victory will surely be ours. So that is it, Biafrans. I will stop here. Right now, Biafran Prime Minister update Biafrans that Hopus Odenjo has brought in mercenaries from Saudi Arabia to combat Biafra Liberation Army. It is now official that Hopus Odenjo's agenda is an Islamic state agenda. So Biafran Prime Minister challenged Hope Uzodinjo to put those mercenaries in forefront. None of them will go back to Saudi Arabia alive. Let's see what happens. Chukwu Kabiama is with us. And may he continue to guide and protect our gallant men, give them more strength and courage, give them more victory against the enemies. And may Chukwu Kabiama continue to guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, brain behind the fence of Biafra land, and the chief commander of Biafra Liberation Army. May Elohim continue to guide and protect him, give him more wisdom and courage. Genuine Biafrans all over the world. Thank you all.